Yo, little boys and girls. It's your boy Yukmouth rocking out on BayAreaCompass, man. The official High Times interview, man. You know, my side of the story, man. Yucky, bye. It is. Yeah.
BayAreaCompass exclusive with Yukmouth.
Oh, wait. What's poppin', my G?
Not much, but just here, steadily pushing. Really excited about the High Times. You guys saw me drop that on Friday.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated. Motherfucking hours of snacking. Got squeeze high,
Yeah, from front to back, man. Now explain something to me next. So I know you guys released something on that day for the High Times. And then there's a whole, it's not different, but I guess additional music or song.
No, you get the full album. Yeah, you get the full album on iTunes, and you get half the album on the mixtape.
Dope, man. That's a dope idea. Great way to actually push it.
Right. Good. Thanks a lot. But we thought we had to get a fan something. With us, being off for like damn near 15 years,
Yeah, man.
So, we had to give them something just to show them that, give them a little sample, and then boom, if y'all fuck with us, y'all, feel free to buy the full album, but this Outrage Stack, let's just lay out for the preview what we about to really come with, Outrage Stack too.
Yeah, no, I remember talking to Num about that, and something that you guys are very excited about since you guys haven't dropped since 2002. So
right. So it was like that time,
Yeah. The High Times. So the High Times is completely produced by the mechanics, right?
Like 90% of it.
Yeah.
Interview, dude. Yeah, all my interviews, y'all niggas is here. So y'all hear some niggas talking on my interview, man, and Drew Down and goddamn Miles Jr., man. These niggas don't know how to let a nigga conduct the interview, man. So, can you repeat that, Black? Shit.
No. All I asked was the High Times is produced by the mechanics, but with the Operation Stackola 2, production-wise, who you guys plan on having on that?
We just gonna go for the gusto, but we sticking with the mechanics, definitely. That's our sound right now, man. Shout out Dot, shout out Tweet, but they did 90% of the album, and the hooks, all types of shit. They arranged the shit. They put together real nice. So shout out to the mechanics. They just do motherfucking thing.
For real, man. And I know the hype is definitely there. I know once we leaked that Still song, and then it was a little mishap, or whatever, because people thought it was the Looney song from the High Times. But man, either which way, that caused a lot of noise. You know what I mean? Because people truthfully wasn't expecting something to be like, like how that sounded. You know what I mean? They were just like, the Loonies, they haven't dropped something in so long. But as soon as that Still song came out, which actually sounded like an actual complete Looney's track, you know what I'm saying? Except for after the hook and all that, man, people were just shocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know it's a mixtape game right now, so we just have to play both games, We independent niggas from, the bank. So we do our independent thing first, so we know it's a mixtape game, so we wanted to give somebody something nice, not just no shit where we rapping off everybody beats. Everything is original. It's 420 weekend. We definitely want to tune in and log in with all the stoners. All the niggas who snow coke and all the shit they do. Niggas pop pills and clean pull up. All the fucking drugs they indulge in. We definitely want to just put the theme song to the soundtrack to them. Period. And it's working. We getting good feedback, People getting fucked up to the songs. I think we did our part,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, dope, man. Now, I know on the High Times album there's some features with Drew Down and some of the Ray Jean camp. You know what I mean?
Right.
Are we going to see more features from the Ray Jean and the crew in the Stackola Part 2 too?
Or just like basically, as far as the features, man, we just went with who was there. If you happen to be in the studio that day, we rocking with you. So, we wouldn't have too much. The only person we really reached out is Be Real and Be Legit. Everybody else, they were down there in the studio when we recorded the song, so they got on it.
That's dope, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was excited to see though was you guys actually posted. I think it was on the Loonies, man, on the Loonies Instagram side. I mean, right now social media is going crazy for us, especially with Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. So you guys posted that when you and Nam finally got back together and stuff. I thought that was actually pretty dope, man.
I appreciate the love, man. We just thought it was time, you know. We used to have our little problems and shit back in the day also, so it was time to bury the hatchet and get back to the money, you know. Motherfuckers grown ass men. We both in our 40s. I mean, early 40s. I'm 40. He's 41. So, yeah, it's time to grow up on motherfuckers and really, you know, do this for our family and our fans, you know. Basically.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, no, I just thought that was dope. I mean, not a lot of artists are starting to embrace the social media, you know what I mean? And I know, you know, since the Loonies, the Raiders album and all that dropped, times have changed, you know what I mean, with the digital media, and the downloads and whatnot. I mean, what are your thoughts on that as far as, I mean, I know you transitioned, but with Numb, you know what I'm saying, being locked away for a bit and then coming back out, it should be kind of a shock because, you know, things have obviously changed a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I had to tell them and understand. I was like, yo, we got to give away a mixtape. It's that era. You know, the where motherfuckers is used to streaming and getting downloads and then, you know, it's a merch and show. You know, get your money off the shows and the merch. Like, you know, Nipsey Hussle, you know, Currency and all these other millionaires just off being independent and downloads, you know what I mean, and mixtapes. So I said, well, we got to follow in suit. He didn't want to do it. He was like, man, fuck that. We selling this shit. I said, check this out. I would do half and half. We'd give half the mixtape and then don't give them the full shit for stuff. So we'd just do it both ways. But we got to give some for free. Since we did it, since it came out, he said, blood, you were so genius. It was so genius to give it away for free because now it got the buzz. Now they want to hear the full shit. You know what I mean? Now they know what they're getting into. People want to know, like, do they still got it? We showed them we still got it. Now they logging in and they can't wait for what we got next. So, you know, it all worked out. Definitely.
Yeah, that was actually a dope idea, man. Especially the artwork, too. I mean, it kind of, it took back to the point where you guys kind of left off, you know what I'm saying? With the party music, the Loonies, smoking weed, getting it all out there. And it's kind of like nothing ever changed, you know what I'm saying? You guys came back at it. It's still who you guys are. It's Loonies. You guys still rocking, but still producing the real, you know what I mean? So that's, you know, and a lot of, from what I heard online, and also personally, a lot of people appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? They said that was probably like, even the free album, the free High Times, they said that's probably one of the best albums that were put together and released for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
And that's good feedback, man. And it's original, you know, it don't sound like nobody. That's what we really try to, you know, focus on, not sound like nobody. Even though we from the Bay Area, you don't have no shit on there that sound like DJ Mustard or no shit that sound like I Am Sue or, you know, just the bass drum, you know, the real bass sound. We don't got that. We took it back to our sound, the funk in the 90s. So we took it, and it sound like a 90s album on steroids. And people love it. They're like, damn, it's original. They brought that old school classic Loonies funk back. They didn't do nobody else's lane but theirs. That's what they really like about it. The music. The style of the music. You know, we brought that shit back, man. We definitely brought that shit back. Our own lane. We didn't have to get nobody lane. That's the best part about this. And it's going to show people how the rest of our music is going to come. We got our own lane, our own style. And that's what the rap game is missing right now. Everybody sounding alike. Everybody rapping on the same shit, the same beats. You know, it ain't no originality. So for us to just come in our own lane, show these niggas how we do it, it was crazy. Period.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny you said that too, because I was talking to Sporax on the phone, and he mentioned it. He brought it up, man. You know what I'm saying? He said that you guys just trying to bring it back to the 90s, man, where people are just amazed by the music. You know what I'm saying? Where it's all original. Everything is original. There's nothing like that sounds like you said, like, you know, the DJ Mustards or any other type of producer out here. You guys are just bringing it, and then once it drops, people are going to continue to be shocked. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be continuous. Great music that's going to be released. You know, we're looking forward to that, man, definitely.
It's just bringing back an old style that was lost. You know what I mean? That motherfuckers forgot that came from the Bay, that funk. I mean, niggas forgot about the shit that started E40, that shit that started, you know, Seabold, the shit that started Too Short, you know, Drew Down, the Loonies was that funk, you know, from Ann Banks and shit like that. You know what I mean? So Capone and shit like that. So we just took it back to that, but we got it from a totally different producer, the Mechanics, and they brought it back nice. You know, they was able to capture that moment and bring it to today. You know, that's what's so dope about them. Like, if you listen to any of the albums they did, you can listen to the Hood Stars album they did with DJ Drum, or you can listen to the things they did with Jay Stylin. None of that shit sound like the shit they did for the Loonies.
Nah.
The music is totally different. The music is totally different. Like, they handpicked and crafted these beats just for us, this style just for us. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what's dope about it, you know, so shout out Dot and Creed, man. Them niggas really made the album come to life on some Dr. Dre shit.
Yeah, they did, man.
Uh-huh. And as you could tell, the album ain't no sound. Let me say something else about their production. They shit is all like live instruments. You can hear like it's just live bass, guitar going crazy on damn near all the songs. You know, it's live instruments in the motherfucker. It ain't a sample that's just being looped. Even the ones that they did a sample, like Just a Touch of Numb. If you hear that whole shit is played over. You hear Just a Touch of Numb, the whole shit is played over, my G. So, with that being said, they did a lot.
Yeah, they did, man. And then that's how actually the Oakland Funk, you know, back then, that's how Too Short, you know, you used to do your shit. Numb. I mean, you know, the Loonies back then, man, you guys drew down. That's where all the history came from. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of history, bro.
Yeah. So, and you know, I think the world misses that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, yeah, we just try to bring it back, and then you know, them being fresh out of jail too, we needed, you know, just we needed to really just, you know, get used to each other again. So I'm glad we did the High Times, because it was us really finding each other and finding our style again. Now that we got it, we can work on this Operate Stack Over 2. Because when we first got out, we were just doing Operate Stack Over 2. But it seemed like we wasn't ready. You know what I mean? It wasn't what we did on High Times. You know what I mean? It seemed like when we did High Times, we learned each other. We got used to each other. We got back on our style, our swag, you know, and then we came out with the best music, you know. But it took a while, like, so we was doing Operate Stack Over 2, and it wasn't sounding shit like, you know, like we had our thing together. It sounded like we were just sending verses to each other. But we got on that High Times and really logged in with each other. You know, like, okay, this is the style. We got our thing back. We got that vibe back. You know, it's hard to get that vibe and that chemistry back when you ain't fuck with each other in 15 years, you know? 12 years, whatever the shit may be. So it took a minute to get the vibe back, but we got it now. You know, and I'm glad we did the High Times, because it made the vibe get fully back. So we can really do Operate Stack over how it's supposed to be done, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Now, I know you guys recently performed. I forget what the place was, but
we did a Crush Groove. The Crush Groove. We did a Crush Groove with everybody. With Bone Thugs, Dipset, E40, Too Short, Ice Cube. This goes on and on. But we performed with all the old school legends, going back to back. You know, the whole weekend. The 17th and the 18th. They had us on both shows. So yeah, they really fuck with it. Shout out K-Day for even booking us, you know.
Yeah, for real. Now, how does that feel, though, Yuck, man? I mean, you know, keeping it real and stuff, man, since we're breaking down the album and stuff, but the reunion, you know, a lot of people are really concentrating on that, too, man, because for a while, you know, when there was no Loonies, you know what I'm saying, when you guys, the last album, then they kind of, like, stopped from there. I mean, man, a lot of people are really amazed to see you guys back together, man, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm sure that probably had a great feeling, you know, amongst you and them and then the whole world for, you know, watching it, too, so.
Man, it was a great feeling. I love it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's like I done did group albums with everybody. You know what I mean? With me and Sibo, with the Regime, and, you know, United Ghettos with multiple, you know, artists and what have you. But when I do that shit with Numb, it's that magic. You know, period. I mean, you can hear it. Man, look at High Time. It sounds like some shit. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It sounds like that shit, period. So you can tell that magic and that chemistry, because me and Numb grew up like we since junior high to now. So we best friends before we even did this rap shit. So it's a different vibe than what you get when some dudes who you just, you know what I mean, associating and doing business with or whatever. It's different from when you know a motherfucker from fucking junior high to now. If you're meeting a motherfucker like in the late, you know, early 2000s or something, it's a whole different vibe, a whole different relationship. So me and them shit is deeper than, you know, rap, period. We done did all types of wild shit. So to bring it back, it's easier to rock, you know, because we know each other better. You know what I mean? When you just end it like that, I know them better, he know me better. You know, so the music come out better, you know? That's what I think.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Now, for the Stack Over, man, are you guys recording it out in L.A., or are you flying back to the O and doing it, or?
We doing it everywhere. We doing it between L.A. and the Bay. And it's coming with a reality show with it that we're going to land on one of these big TV networks. So we doing this outright Stack on too big. It's going to be documented. This shit going to be on a reality TV. And we're going to do it all. Like you said, it's a social media game. It's a reality TV game. It's all that. We're about to milk all this shit. Period. If that's what they want, we're going to give it to them. Period. You know? So outright Stack over 2 is going to be big. Straight up.
That's dope, man. And, you know, what's funny is I was just listening to the Thug Lord album, man, and I posted some stuff on Instagram of that Thug Lord song, with you going in on that, you know, on that one song, man. That people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? I know they know the longevity of what you've done, you know what I'm saying? But yuck, man, I mean, you put in, you know, you're more than established. You put in that work to the Bay Area, man, and you know, I just want to say thank you, and we appreciate the music that you guys, as far as, you know, when it comes to either Yuck or Nutstar or the Loonies Complete or the Regime, man, you know, it's appreciative, you know what I mean?
Right, man. Come on, man. I do this shit for the love of music, period. You know, I'm a nigga that really did all elements of hip-hop. You know, I went from playing the trumpet and snare drum and the bass drum and to breakdancing to fucking graffiti and cartooning to actually learning how to rap. So I did all the elements, my nigga, period. There ain't no nigga just woke up and rapping and, you know, popping, and I just learned how to rap a year ago. You know, this shit has been embedded in me. You know, my dad was a musician, mom was a musician, and so on. So it's in my blood, period. I do this shit. Yeah, I ain't no nigga that just, I study. You know, I love music. I love fucking rap. I mean, I study artists. I study niggas with the gas. I study production. All the shit. You know what I mean? Period. I co-produced 5 on it. We bought the second album, the Club Nouveau album, to the studio. I want to beat that Tone Capone played, and we said, hey, we want that one. We bought the album, said, remake this. So, you know, it still got that, a lot of shit we brought to the table. Or me, you know what I mean? Because I got that music inside. I just don't know how to control the buttons or program them, but I got that musical background, so I bring a lot of shit to the table, man. So niggas know what's up, period.
Yeah, for real, man. It's appreciated, man. I just wanted to get that out there and stuff, man. So, you know, we're excited. You know, it's a BayArea Compass thing that you definitely know, and that anything you drop will be on the Compass, man. So you got 100% support, man. And
good luck.
You are now rocking with the illest BayArea Compass, providing the world with all the best Bay Area music.